Welcome back, everyone, to the 2017-2018 school year. We in the district begin the school year energized and excited to collectively learn and grow as a community. We hope that each of you enjoyed your well-deserved break and are equally excited to start the school year as we are. As the school year begins, it is important that we reflect on our successes as a district, but also our missed opportunities and lessons learned from the 2016-17 school year, so that purposeful decisions are made to further impact the personal and academic behaviors of our students. Like last year, we ask that all constituents take on a learning orientation through the consistent reflection and revision of our practices. As we reviewed a variety of district data sources, it is evident that additional attention is needed in the areas of reading, mathematics, and social-emotional learning. However, needs within these elements vary from school to school. In order to move forward, it is essential that each school critically analyze multiple forms of data in a variety of ways to find an appropriate landing place within our three focus areas. It is important for all of us to consider where we are as a professional. What are our strengths? What areas need to be improved? What plan of action is being put in place to improve in those identified areas? What can we share with our school community? How do we know we are growing as individuals and as part of a larger learning culture? Our students need us to continue to push ourselves to be the best educators we can be. District 25 is focused on learning and growing as a family. We are looking forward to another great school year. This year, District 25 is about lollipop moments. You may ask, what is a lollipop moment? A lollipop moment is a moment where one person changes the life or perspective of another through a seemingly simple gesture. At the beginning of the school year, we kicked off with our school leaders and our parent coordinators with a TED Talk from Dudley. Dudley believes that lollipop moments can change our understanding of who we are as leaders and who we are as educators. Dudley says that when we start to look for and acknowledge lollipop moments, we add value to the work we do every day, and we show others the value of our work and how we all can be leaders. We also start to believe that we ourselves can change anything that's happening within our schools and our classrooms with our own simple actions and how we contribute to the lives of our children every day. Now, Dr. Michael D'Antona, District 25's Principal Leadership Facilitator, will go over our district goals and expectations for the 2017-2018 school year.
Hi everyone, this is Mike D'Antona, District 25 Principal Leadership Facilitator. I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome you all back. Hope each of you had an enjoyable summer and are ready for the start of the 2017-2018 school year. I'd like to thank each of you for your hard work and dedication to our district community, because our students need the very best from us in order for them to reach their fullest potential. While there is much to celebrate, there's still a great deal of work ahead of us. Before we talk about our district goals, it's important that we revisit our core beliefs as a district. We believe that we will learn and grow as a district when school leaders and staff strategically use data to support school-wide decisions. What patterns and trends are we noticing in that data to support future questions? How are we developing inquiries around those questions? What do our strategic plans look like to improve our own individual practice as well as the collective practice of our school? And more importantly, how are we evaluating the impact of that work? As a district, we've analyzed multiple data sources to develop our 5 goals that are aligned with the framework for great schools. We have established a goal connected to rigorous instruction, supportive learning environment, effective school leadership, collaborative teachers, as well as strong family community ties. We believe that it's extremely important that we ask strategic questions about our mathematics curriculum, as well as our instructional approaches, to ensure that our students are engaging in problem-solving based types of activities where they can construct arguments, use various tools and representations, so that they build conceptual understanding, problem-solving proficiency, and computational fluency. We believe these elements are important in order to provide more opportunities for all of our students to engage in Regents-ready coursework by the time they get into 8th grade. Our goal is that by 2021, all students in District 25 have access to taking a Regents exam. In order to support this work, we are in the process of partnering with Lucy West and Metamorphosis Math Professional Development to build our instructional capacity across our district schools. Our supportive environment goal is centered around social-emotional learning, as we believe that social-emotional learning is essential to the personal and academic growth of our students across district schools. As a district, we expect that all schools foster a school-wide commitment to social-emotional learning so that students learn to recognize and manage their emotions, to develop positive relationships, and work productively through challenging social and academic situations. Our theory of action is that building the social-emotional capacity of school staff will positively impact their ability to provide students with the skills necessary to solve challenging social and academic situations. In turn, this will support developing a culture where students and staff feel safe, supported, and challenged. In order to grow as a district, collective effort is necessary. Supports from the Field Support Center, our principals, guidance counselors, parent coordinators, and central staff will be utilized to build the capacity of teachers and parents across our district schools. The effective school leadership goal is in direct alignment with our vision for professional learning. We believe professional learning should be data-based, as well as to provide staff with opportunities to practice, reflect, and receive feedback on newly learned strategies. And more importantly, evaluating whether or not those newly learned strategies were impactful. We believe that consistent strategic cycles of learning across our schools will result in a 5% increase in teachers being rated highly effective on the Danielson Framework for Teachers. Our collaborative teacher goal is focused on reading. We believe that all students need to be able to read and comprehend complex pieces of text with independence and proficiency by receiving high-quality instruction aligned with the 5 elements essential to reading development. We're asking teacher teams across our district schools to plan for at least 2 inquiry cycles focused on reading, as we seek a minimum of 60% of our students meeting grade level benchmarks by the end of the 2017-2018 school year. In order to support our district schools in this area, experts like Marianne Cucciara, Jennifer Saravallo, Esther Friedman, and a variety of FSC staff will be providing professional learning for us to learn and grow in this area. Strong family community ties is essential to the academic and personal growth of our students. We believe that our schools will deepen home-school relationships by strategically planning learning sessions that directly impact the needs of their children. Our theory of action is that targeted training for our parent coordinators will enable them to connect families to resources that will support the personal and academic behaviors of their children. While our parent coordinators are a great resource for us, the responsibility for promoting strong family community ties is on each of us. Key questions for us to consider include: have we created an inviting environment for our families to come into? How are our families greeted? How are we greeting our L families? Do we have language supports? How are we reaching out to our L families? Have we strategically planned workshops to support the needs of individual or groups of students? It's important that we each reflect on these questions so that our students and our families are as supported as possible so that they meet their fullest potential. We thank you for your time, and we wish each of you a wonderful school year.